What is going on, Phantom Army? It is your boy Phantom Stilts, and we are back with a brand new video. Today we're doing something a little bit different on the channel. We're gonna play a game called Would You Rather. It's either that if you Google either, you'll be able to find it, and it's a Would You Rather game. I'm kind of excited to play it, but I'm also a little nervous about the questions that we're gonna get and sort of the answers that we're gonna have to pick between. But if you guys like the video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss any new videos of this kind of content, as well as other gameplay series and videos on the channel. But without any further ado, let's get into it, guys. All right, guys, so we have our first question of the day. It's, would you rather have to sleep 3 hours every day or have to sleep 15 hours a day every day? So here's my dilemma. I love my sleep. I love being asleep. Being asleep is one of the best things in the world. But having to only sleep 3 hours a day would be awesome because I'd get so much more work done. I'd have so much more of the day. If I didn't have to deal with being tired after only sleeping for 3 hours, I would take the 3 hours. So let's go ahead and select that one. See, it was really close. It was 51% to 49%, so that doesn't make me feel too bad. So let's go on to our next question. So in a fantasy world, would you rather be a fairy who cannot fly or be a 10-foot tall dwarf? So being a 10-foot tall dwarf is kind of an oxymoron. So how does that work? I guess I would be a 10-foot tall dwarf. I'm already really tall, so being a 10-foot tall dwarf wouldn't really be that big of a change for me. So let's go with the 10-foot tall dwarf. So a lot of people picked 640,320 people disagreed with me and wanted to be a fairy who couldn't fly. So like I said, I'm already a pretty tall guy, so being a 10-foot tall dwarf wouldn't really be a big change for me. Would you rather poop rainbows or vomit rainbows? Well, they're coming out of one orifice or another, so I guess I would probably want to poop rainbows, because vomiting is not fun. Vomiting is one of the most excruciating pains for anybody, including myself, so I think we're gonna have to poop rainbows. Such an odd question. And a lot of people agree with me. 704,045 people agreed that they'd rather poop rainbows than vomit rainbows. Alright, let's go on to the next question. Would you rather have a terrible audition on American Idol or get a ridiculously easy question wrong on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I think I'd rather get a ridiculously easy question wrong on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because I can just have like a lapse in concentration. With American Idol, a terrible audition is like something that would follow you forever. But I mean, they would both follow you forever. So this is a hard one. I think I'm gonna go with the ridiculously easy question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So people would rather have a terrible audition on American Idol and get ridiculed for just missing an easy question. I'm still taking the one on the right, man. So would you rather be swept up in a hurricane or be lost in a flood? I think drowning is supposed to be one of the worst pains, or like one of the worst ways to die. I think I'd rather be swept up in a hurricane, because if I hit the ground, I'm gonna die almost instantly. So I think I'd rather take the hurricane than the flood, because drowning is supposed to be one of the worst ways to die that there is. So I think I'm gonna take this. I think I'm gonna take the hurricane. Would you rather have the crush of your dreams or have infinite amounts of your favorite appetizer? I think I'm gonna take the crush of my dreams, because I've had a lot of crushes in my life, and I think just having the crush of my absolute ultimate dreams would be way better than having an infinite amount of your favorite appetizer. So I think I'm gonna go with the crush. So yeah, it wasn't even close. Over 2/3 of the people that voted wanted to have the crush of their dreams, and that makes perfect sense to me because that's the one I picked. So would you rather vacation in the Pacific or vacation in the Caribbean? Obviously the Caribbean, man. That's no contest. The Caribbean is absolutely beautiful. I've never physically been there, but I've heard great things about it and stuff about like the Bahamas and things like that it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna take the Caribbean. I gotta believe that's everybody's popular answer. I gotta believe that's the popular answer. Yeah, again, over 2/3 of the people that voted on this question picked the Caribbean, so hats off to them. Would you rather get shot or get stabbed? Neither one's very fun, so I think I would rather get shot, because it would be over quicker. Like, I get shot and that's the end of it. Getting stabbed is like having somebody put the knife into you and then pulling it out. So I guess I would take the lesser of two evils and go with get shot. See, yeah, over 2/3 of the people probably thought like I did. Like, once it's over, it's over. Once you get stabbed, there's still an extra action that has to take place where they have to stab you and then pull the knife out. So that makes sense. Win the World Series or win the Super Bowl? That's a tough one. I feel like the Super Bowl is more of a big deal than the World Series, just because it's one game, and the World Series, I believe, is 7 games. So winning one game or winning 7 games, or 4 out of 7. I guess you'd feel like you earned the World Series more. Well, then again, you go through playoffs in both of them, so that's a tough one. I think I'm going to go with the Super Bowl, though, because I'd watch the Super Bowl, I think, before the World Series. So, go with Super Bowl.
Here we go.
So it was pretty even. People did say the Super Bowl over the World Series, which makes sense to me, just because it's one game. So for one game, you were better than the team, and I feel like the Super Bowl is more of like an underdog type of championship, where like you could come from the bottom of the pile in the NFL and win the Super Bowl, whereas the World Series, you have to be the best team for 4 out of those 7 games. So I think that makes sense. Date Topanga from Boy Meets World or date Pam from The Office? See, I've always thought Topanga was really cute. I always thought Pam was kind of cute as well, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Topanga. I'll see if the world agrees with me. Oh man, they said Pam. They said Pam instead of Topanga. Topanga's like every guy's crush when they were little, man. How can you? Oh man, I don't know if I agree with that one, but it is what it is. Be a Jedi or be a Sith? Would I rather be hated or would I rather be respected? Well, I guess a Sith can be respected as well. The Sith have always been cooler in my opinion. The Jedis are kind of like, okay, they're Jedis, but Sith are like that badass. I think I'd rather be a Sith. Wow, a lot of people said they'd rather be a Jedi. I did not expect that. Would you rather own an Xbox 360 or own a PS3? Xbox, man, all the way. I've always been an Xbox guy since the original OG box, so it's definitely a 360. People are gonna say PS3, but I'm saying 360. I'm gonna go against the grain here. Wow. Wow, I did not expect that one. People want an Xbox 360 over a PS3 because it's completely flipped with the PS4. People, like, when PS4 came out and the Xbox One came out, PS4 was like 3-to-1 in sales. It killed the Xbox One, so I'm surprised to see that people want an Xbox 360 over a PS3. That's pretty amazing. Light your hands on fire for a minute or light your feet on fire for a minute? Oh man, I think you don't have as many nerve endings in your hand as you do in your feet, I think. I don't know which one has more nerve endings, but I want to say that I'd rather have it on my feet. I'm going to say feet. Yeah, see, I think you have less nerve endings in your feet than you do your hands. So I don't know that for sure. I'm not a scientist by any stretch of the imagination, so... But that's cool that people agree with me. I think I'd rather have my feet on fire than my hands. Breathe like Darth Vader or talk like Yoda? I think talking like Yoda would be really cool. Breathing like Darth Vader could get really old, and you could get really... you could get really annoying talking like Yoda as well, talking all backwards and stuff. But I think I'd rather talk like Yoda than breathe like Darth Vader. Yeah, see, people agree with me, so that's not surprising. Would you rather chug 2 cups of trash juice? Chug 1 gallon of milk 6 months past the expiration date. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I think the trash juice, like, oh. Chug 1 gallon of milk 6 months past the expiration date. Oh, this one's hard, man. This is probably the hardest one I've had so far. But the trash juice, it's just milk. But then the trash juice can be like 20 different things. Oh, I think I'm taking the milk, man. Oh, I'm gonna take the milk. People took the trash juice? Dude, milk is just milk. Like, granted, it's past the expiration date and it's bad, but can you imagine how many, like, diseases and stuff are in trash juice? Like, imagine taking a cup of whatever the excess is at the bottom of a trash bag. That's trash juice. Like, that's disgusting. Yeah, I think I'm still taking the milk, man. That's gross. I get that people disagree with me because that's a hard question, but I'd still take the milk. Well, there you guys have it. That is the Would You Rather quiz for either. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a big thumbs up. It really helps out the channel, as well as subscribe so you guys don't miss any new content. If you guys like this, and want to see me do some more of this kind of stuff, like with do not laugh challenges or try not to laugh challenges or would you rather quizzes, make sure to let me know down in the comments. Anyways, this is your boy Phantxm. I will see you guys on the next video. Take care, guys.